Hello, it's Kevin Palladino, the owner of Complete Weddings and Events, back. Hope you're having a great day and you are enjoying your wedding planning and you're not experiencing maybe too much stress, but you're also fitting it all into the budget you had designed. This is the third little video that I've created to address some of the big issues that brides and grooms maybe struggle with, and some things that I think we are uniquely able to help in. This week has been a crazy week for my family and I. Just on a personal note, our youngest son, we sent him to Texas A&M universities last week, and he's going to be a member of the Corps Cadets, and we're super excited about that. He's also going to be in the Fighting Texas Aggie band, playing the saxophone. And it's been a little quiet around here. It's our last child to leave the house. It's been a little emotional, to be honest with you, and it's a good thing. We're empty nesting, other than our two Yorkies and a new phase. But we're sure missing him. We're excited actually going to see him tomorrow at the FOW. That's what they call their first week in the Corps, of him learning what it's going to be like to be a cadet. So, so anyway, just a personal note on that. I know sometimes it's just helpful to kind of understand people that you're going to be working with, or as you discern who you want to work with. I always enjoy that, and I look forward, if we have not met, to connecting with you in the future. Again, this is the third in a series of little videos that I'm creating, and you might be asking, why create the videos? You know, I am striving to stay relevant, but also, like, I know that people just enjoy watching videos more than reading, and we have some technology that allows me to do this, and so I wanted to do that with, and I won't take up a ton of your time, but I'm trying to address some top questions that brides and grooms and families have. And we do a lot of events every year, and we tend to get the same kinds of questions each time. So, and we want to strive to help you enjoy your wedding planning and also stay within your budget. We've already addressed the first two things on this list, and if you have not seen them, these videos, you can go to our Facebook page, you can go to our website and check out our blog. It's all on there. This week, we're going to be addressing this third one, and I'm just going to scroll down to that one here. For the photographer and videographer, are you able to document and record the wedding accurately, subtly, and blend into the background in order to let the event be the event and not the only memory be the photography or photography? And I think it's a great question that we wanted to help address and talk about, and at least in our process and how we go about striving to provide professional, experienced photographers, and not get stuck in you remembering the photographer instead of like getting the actual shots that we needed. So, we strive and we hire and we train and we work with only the best. Not everyone can work with us, just like any organization, just the way that we do work, but we're striving to attract and attain and have people on our team that are not only super gifted, because there's people that can shoot and capture, but some people just maybe not up to the level of service that we are striving to provide. You might have heard me talk about in other videos, and the way that we articulate that we're raving fan creators. That's what we want. That's what we desire. And that's what we do. A raving fan is someone that just can't help but talk positively and be positive about their experience with an organization and with us. So if you read our reviews, you read and talk to people, if you talk to my team, our shooters, myself, that's our heart's desire. And it's not just something that I'm just saying. It's something that I believe. We want to build a connection. We want to provide a service that you just feel just overwhelmingly taken care of, right? That's what we're striving for. Are we perfect? No. But we're going to take care of you, right? Our goal is to be there just like we were there for my daughter's wedding 3 years ago, right? The process we use for photographers and videographers Once they apply, they have to submit a portfolio, a list of their equipment. We send that to our editing team, and these editors, all they do is our weddings, right? They're our team. They review that and let us know what they think, thumbs up or thumbs down, if based on our current pool of talent, where they're at, right? If they get the thumbs up, we'll follow up with them, set up a one-on-one, and then we'll just get to know them, right? They've already proven to us that they have the equipment, that they can shoot, but are they people? Some people just aren't. They're super creative, but this is a very people business. And again, raving fan, we want someone that's going to really be able to serve well. In addition to that, are they team oriented? You know, a lot of independent people, solopreneurs, they like to work alone. That's why they do what they do. They don't really report to anyone. In our organization, although we want them to be creative, there is a process for us to actually execute an event well, right? Before, during, and especially after, as we gather the footage, back it up, get it to our editing team. There's just some people that just can't do that. They're unwilling to fall into the structures we've created. And we're always improving the structure. We're not saying that, hey, we figured this out, this is how it is, but we do a high volume of events, and this is the way things tend to flow, okay? So once they've agreed and we feel like they're a good fit, so again, some of them were like, I think it'd be better if you did some other things. It's great, no personal, right? But the ones that we do feel like they're a good fit, we require them to be an assistant at a wedding. Now, I don't want you to be concerned that you're going to have an assistant photographer at your wedding, right? That person is there. They're already vetted in the way that they shoot. That footage is going to be used separately to just help us do our due diligence on their ability. Are there really to interact with our photographer and capture some footage so that they can show us that what they submitted in their portfolio is representative of what their actual skills are, right? Unfortunately, that's a step we have to do because some people misrepresent themselves in the interview process, and this helps us and our editors see that they can actually shoot, right? And so once they've proven that, then we release them to be scheduled. We highlight them on our website. I encourage you to go check out, if you have not already, go check out our website on the photography page. And then our photographers, go in there and click on those links, and you can see photographers, videographers, and examples of their work, a bio, and get a feeling of how well they are serving. So what happened here? Sorry. So that's kind of how we structure that photography, videographer, for how we recruit and train and get them on the same page. Okay. Essential to your event, we're addressing like this question, like, well, man, like, how do we just, people just remember the photographer, the videographers running around and doing their thing instead of actually just them working around the event, right? This event manager tool that we have, that we give all of our clients access to, is super helpful on helping us plan for the event. Now, our photographers and videographers, they have standard shot lists, right? The things that we already know that you're going to want, but there are things that maybe are very unique and special to you, right? So we want you to make sure and articulate that on this planning form. Our shooters, our entire team actually has access to that so that they can plan and prepare. They'll actually even reach out to you prior to the event. We schedule shooters soon after you book based on your requests. You'll hopefully decide to choose us for your photography and videography needs. Immediately after that, we need to hear from you on your top 3 requests based on our portfolios that we have, so that we can get your shooter scheduled, right? Well, our lead shooter is available to connect with you. They have to reach out to you at least 30 days prior. But if you want to connect with them before that, by all means, we can help facilitate that, okay? With this planning tool, they have access to that. Any requests on there, they'll see that, and they'll be way educated and prepared to have a conversation with you. On the shot list, again, we know that your wedding, your event, there's special things that we'll know to capture. But man, we love to hear from you. If you have an exotic car that's going to be the getaway, or if you're going to have a special, unique dance that you've been practicing, or if it's a part of the wedding ceremony that's really, really special, we want to know those things so that we can make sure to include that, right? Your needs are really, we're there for you, right? And it's not something that we say, it's something that we believe. Your desires are something that we need to know about. At my daughter's wedding 3 years ago, we could have done a way better job with her of like really understanding what was uniquely important to her, or at least even her articulating that to us. She had it in her head what she wanted, but she didn't articulate it in a way that our shooters knew, so that it created some just confusion the day of. We ended up capturing everything, right? But it could have went smoother. It was a really great lesson for us. And special requests that I talked about a little earlier, like things that you want us to capture. The last thing that we want for you is to see your highlight video weeks after your wedding and something be missing, right? That's not what we want. Something that's really, really important for us and for you to understand, like we know that the footage we capture, the moments that we capture are going to be part of your legacy, right? It's part of your family's story, a wedding day. And so we look at that, like I mentioned, just like it was for my daughter's wedding. And in a moment here, I'm going to show you a photo of how meaningful those moments are. For any father of the bride, I think that it's just a huge milestone as you give your daughter away. And for me, it was really, really special. My son-in-law, Bryson, now is a wonderful man. I'm super excited about them, right? But that day, the wedding, I was, I was emotional, especially walking down the aisle with her. And just as an example of a photographer being ready. Now, what photographer is not going to be ready to capture the father of the bride and the bride walking down the aisle? Hopefully none, right? But he was in a really unique spot. He knew to be ready, right? And so, this picture now is part of that story, and I wanted to share that with you. So let me make sure I get that for you. Share it on here. So this photo here, sorry, it's a little delay, is that picture, right? Just a lot of great emotion in that for both of us. My daughter's just a wonderful, beautiful smile, and for me, and keeping that sweat out of my eyes, just a wonderful, wonderful moment that I'm so excited that Andy, our photographer, captured. And again, this is just an example of how we're there for you, how we're going to capture moments that help you experience that day over and over again. Okay, so for the bottom, of or the top of the organization, which for me is the owner and the president, I want you to understand, like, we are striving to capture moments like that for you, and us not be the ones you remember as far as like being in the way, right? But it's the footage that we capture, the care that we take in making sure things are backed up and getting you what you need, and it all staying within hopefully your budget, right? Like, we really strive to only include the things that need to be included in there, right? And so I thank you for your time. I know there's not enough of it in the day. I'm excited to connect you with my team. I have a great office team, leadership, Shelby in the office managing all the photo and video, media and people, Stephen on our DJ and photo booth and side of things, as well as Jeremy out there on the front edge of just connecting with people and sharing about what we do and getting you everything you need to lock in things. So again, my name's Kevin. I'm the owner of Complete Weddings and Events in Texas. We serve the Austin, Houston, San Antonio, College Station, Waco, West Texas markets, and we're excited to be there for you. If you have any questions at all, you can reach out to us at our website, text us or email us at the phone number, and we will see you next time, and have a wonderful day.